So, on the blockchain topic, blockchain is a buzzword, is a big, big, big topic. Um, I've heard about it, years ago, uh, and of course now it's a big buzzword in society today. And I was thinking, in a short time, how can I simplify what I understand how blockchain is? I've been involved with some aspects of blockchain for the last few years. 5 years ago, I didn't care about it. Recently, I've been working with some things related to blockchain, and so I've had exposure, and so I think I have a better understanding of what it is. And I thought, by using this time to help encourage someone who's interested in learning more about blockchain. First, I'm going to say there's a lot of resources online to help you to better understand it. Some of the vocabulary can be cryptic and sound very phenomenal, and you need a dictionary to get through some of the terminology. But I would like to use this time to kind of dumb down and simplify what I believe constitutes like the blockchain setup. And I'm going to use an analogy. I'm going to take you through a short journey with me in buying a car. And let's talk about buying a car from the lemon car dealer. And we'll talk about, let's say, different outcomes. So let's start. Let's say we go up, the person is interested in buying a car. So they show up at the lemon car dealer, and there's a really nice, shiny, gold-plated, high-end car that's sitting outside. It looks like it's in mint condition, and the guy goes into the store and says, "Hey, I see that gold-plated, shiny, mint condition car looking outside. I mean, is that for sale, and how much is it? And what's the history behind the car?" So the dealer says, "Oh man, that car is, you sure you, and that car is like really high mint condition, but you've arrived here at just the right time. You're the first guy who's going to really have taken a drive in this car. I mean, it's amazing you came on today, because today is the deal day, and we can make a good deal, and you can walk away in that car. You'll love it. It will be great." And he said, the customer says, "Was there anything wrong with the car? Has the car ever had any problems?" And the dealer, the sales guy, says, from Lemon Dealer, says, "No, the only problem that car may have had is that it looks too good. I mean, the car itself is structurally is good. The engine is good. Never had any problems. And and I can back it with my warranty. So if you buy this car, I can give you a 30-day warranty, and make sure that the car is as is. But if you take it, you got 30 days to come back if you find anything structurally wrong, and I will honor it." So the customer, on faith, good faith, because he trusts, keyword, he trusts what he's hearing and seeing. He decides to buy the car. He buys the car. He rides off the lot, and he's excited. He takes the car home, and he parks the car in his driveway. For the next 30 days, he starts up the car. He washes the car. He's just so impressed with how beautiful this gold-plated, mint condition car was, and the deal he got for it. It was amazing. And he feels like he got away with a steal. On the 31st day, he comes outside. He tries to start the car. The car's not starting. He looks out. He tries to figure out what's wrong. Is the battery dead, or the battery seems like it could be okay? And on that 31st day, he looks down in the left side of the car, the gold plating, because it's been raining, the gold plating starts wearing off, and he starts to see rust. And, as he goes through this, he's like, "Wait a second, it's been 30 days. And I have, my warranty was only good for 30 days. So as the guy realizes he can't start the car, He gets worried about what's happening. He tries to call the dealer back. The dealer says, look, I'm good to honor it, but are you within your 30 days? The 30 days is gone and past because it's the 31st day. The lemon dealer says, look, I'm sorry. I know I gave you a great car. Never had any problems, but it is the 31st day. So the customer decides, you know what? I got to do something. The car's not starting. Paint's falling off. 31st day, let me go online and I'm going to look up my vehicle identification number to see if there's, or what the make and model of this car, and go look at the Kelley Blue Book and see if there's anything wrong specifically with this model, or maybe there was something else. I want to try to find if there was a paint, like there's something wrong with the paint, or was it painted custom, or how did it arrive at a mint condition? He brings up online the vehicle identification number of this mint condition vehicle, and the first thing he sees is this car has been owned by 20 other people in the last 5 years, and he's baffled. I can't believe it. The lemon dealer told me that this car was mint condition, perfect, never had any problems. Then he's looking at the Carfax report. He goes over to Carfax and realizes this had 20 different owners in the last 5 years and has been at the service station 25 different times, all for not being able to start and paint problems. And he's wondering, like, what is going on here? I trusted the guy, the dealer. Lemon dealer told me everything was mint condition, good. He honored it for 30 days. It felt like everything was there. And now I'm realizing, after I'm doing my research, that this is a problem car. There were 20 other owners in the last 5 years. How come I didn't know this when I bought the car? How come he didn't reveal it to me? Why? I wish I had a way to have known this up front. I should have checked the history of this car, this mint condition car. It looked great. I should have checked it up front. And the guy, he goes out and he reaches out to his lawyer, and the lawyer says, listen, at this point you bought it as is, but I recommend in the future, I'm going to give you one buzzword I want you to remember that would have helped you in this situation. And the guy says, what is that? And he says, blockchain. Ding. Blockchain is the digital way that when a transaction is done today, when that owner would have gone and bought the car, he didn't need to trust the lemon dealer's word that everything was good with the car. With blockchain in place, he could have looked up independently and seen for certainty, not just using Carfax and the Kelley Blue Book, which are independent middlemen. He could use the actual VIN number and look up on the blockchain itself and see the history of how many times this car has changed hands, and make a decision, and how many times it's been serviced, and make a decision at that moment. Is this an asset? Is this a car that I really want to buy and take home? And do I trust it based on its own history? Not based on what lemon dealer's telling me, not based on the fact that it looks like it's in mint condition today and looks good, not based on what I'm being told is a guarantee or warranty, based on the digitally tracked history of this car from the time it was created until now. And it gives me a way to do a transaction knowing that the system is tracking, and I can trust the system digitally, and I don't need to trust that the lemon dealer party in front of me, what they're saying is good, is really good. So that's it. Remember what the lawyer said. One word: blockchain.